work on a rainy, miserable, dreary day. So I think this video is based on, or going to be based on, my last couple of videos. I see a bunch of the guys are starting to give me some thumbs down on, I think, that chess cheating video and the spider video, which I'm fine with. I mean, you can't please everybody all the time. I've watched the videos again to see why, and I don't know. I noticed both of those videos I said the F word at least once, so I don't know if that's offended people. I say the word damn a bunch of times. Maybe that's offended people. Not really sure. But I'm at a point now where I don't have too many projects going on, so my videos are just basic stuff. You know what I mean? And sometimes your mouth slips. I guess I'm in that type of field where there's a lot of cursing. So I figure throughout an 8-minute video, if I say the word F once, I think I'm doing pretty good. You know, considering it, you know, slipped out. But, you know, if, look, they're the police. But if, you know, if the video's not automotive based, the video's gonna probably be a little silly. You know? I know the one with the chess game, I got a little carried away there. But you know what? The guy cheated. Outright. I didn't pick on him before he cheated. Once he cheated, that was it. He was fair game. I mean, you're sitting there, you're trying to have a game. If anybody's into chess, chess is like a real mental, you have to concentrate type game. You don't sit there and have idle chit chat. You don't do things to distract people. You don't do stuff like that. When you're trying to calculate a move, there's silence. Period. That's what it is. That's part of the game. I mean, that is part of the game, period. So when you're trying to make a move and somebody's rambling, I mean, at full speed and pulling the conversation in every different direction, you know, that's how you're going to win? So I think between that and the fact that the guy cheated 3 times, I think he was fair game for a good ripping. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I'm only a human being with human being emotions. I mean, do I care that I get a thumbs down? Not really. You know what I mean? Like I said before, if somebody wants to sit there and watch it, then thumbs down me, oh well. I see something I don't like, I just walk away from it. You know, unless it's a situation that I have to deal with my family or whatever it is, then I deal with it. But if I'm watching a video and I don't like it, I just click off it. I'm not going to sit there and hide behind the dislikes button and then not leave a comment. I mean, how cowardly is that? And you know it's somebody you know, because you don't post a video and 15 minutes later you're getting dislikes. It's somebody, you know, that's subscribed to you. But so be it. Like I said, you can't please everybody all the time. And it is what it is. You know, me personally, I thought that was a hilarious video. The only thing that bothered me about the video, when I rewatched it, because when you're editing it, I had to edit it. The video was 20 minutes long. The thing that bothered me when I rewatched this, you know, when I cursed. You know, I shouldn't have talked like that in front of my son, but I don't see anything else wrong with the video. And I watch videos every day. Like I said, by the time I watched that video, I had 175 videos I had to catch up on. I'm down to, I think, 80 something as of now. So, you know, I've watched almost 100 videos in the last couple of days. But I watch videos that the guy's not 3 seconds into it and they're cursing. You know? Like I said, a little inappropriate with my son sitting there, but, you know, it came out. So, you know, without a comment of why I'm getting a thumbs down, I have no idea what I did. But like I said, I'm a type of guy, either I'll tell you what you did, if it's appropriate. I'm not a guy, I have what I call a filter. That's what my wife calls it, a filter. A filter's when you watch something and you filter. You say to yourself, okay, just let it go. There are some people that don't have filters, that as something's happening, they blurt stuff out over and over and over again. You know? I gotta get over here. So, well, like I said, putting the thumbs down or even a thumbs up. You know, I click thumbs up sometimes because when the video's over, either I learned something, or there's information, or it was a good video, so I click a thumbs up, but there's nothing for me to comment on. Not meaning that it was a bad video, it's just that the way the video laid out, there was nothing for me to say. A lot of times I'll just write nice on it because I don't know what to say. But at least it's some kind of criticism. You know, you click thumbs down. Of all my videos, I have 400 and something videos, and I don't know how many I have out on Street Fire when I used to do Street Fire. Out of all my videos, I've only had one person actually write something negative. And when I clicked on the guy, he wasn't a subscriber. When I clicked on him, and I go back through his history, every single video the guy watches, he puts a negative comment on. But, you know, to me, that's a person without a filter. Move on. So, with that, hopefully, I have some projects coming up. You know, my older videos, I didn't talk at all. So all you heard in the back was music. I'd get 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have one with 12,000 hits. I started talking, I'm down to 40 hits. So maybe people don't like what I have to say. But, yeah, no, I have a couple of things that we're going to be working on. I'm going to be working on the mini bike motor that's coming back apart. And I'm going to be sanding down the wagon, and I want to shoot the wagon in epoxy primer to match the gate. So the wagon is already painted satin black, so I'm not doing it for any kind of protection. I'm just doing it for a look. I mean, I could do like my buddy did his 39 Ford. He did a base coat, clear coat, and the clear coat is satin. So I can go that way, but I'm probably not gonna. I'm just gonna I'll contact Rich, find out what he uses. I'm not sure what, you know, what exactly what epoxy primer he used, but I know everything he uses is PPG, so it's probably whatever they make. And I'm probably just going to shoot the lower half of the car in the epoxy primer. So, and then just have the car leaded. Then I got a bunch of other things to do to it over the winter. So I want to do the rear axles, and I have to actually go through some things. Some things are starting to look a little too old. You know, there are some bolts I put on there that weren't protected. For some reason, they rusted. And things like that. So, but they're all going to be small projects in my eyes. You know, as for the garage gang, you guys missed all the big projects, like making the car into a 2-door and putting a solid axle up front, and the conversion into what the car is, and all my other cars that I've worked on, and all the other projects. It was all before I was in the gang. So, and I'm also planning a trip to, for anybody that saw my car show video at Wicks Road, the Marty Hines Museum. He's a guy, he's a couple of towns away from me, and he gathered up a lot of stuff from Islip Speedway, including the signs and the grass that grows there, you know, when they finally closed the place, and he made a nice museum pretty much at his house. You know, it's been going on for a long time. So I wanted to go there with a couple of people, take some video. So, but that's about it.